Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new LEGO Star Wars Mos Eisley Cantina. This thing is awesome. It's a Master Builder Series set, and it's LEGO set 75290, 3,187 pieces. You can see it comes in the new 18 plus style packaging. Also, it comes with 21 minifigures, which is just crazy. Some of these minifigures are actually brand new and just introduced into this set here, and they've been in no other sets before, which is pretty cool. On the back of the box, we have a nice image of the cantina when it's opened up, and also a blueprint map of the cantina itself, showing some of the dimensions. So you can see it is quite large, and also some classic scenes, and an image of the new speeder that's found in this set as well. So here's the set in all of its glory. It is absolutely magnificent, and it is quite large. You can see the size of it when you compare it to my hand there. Inside the cantina, I have all the minifigures placed around. We also will have a look at all the minifigures in this review, but let's start with the cantina itself and some of the accessories that it comes with. In fact, let's start right here with the two speeders. There's two different speeders, which are quite nice. This is actually the first time that we've ever had this V35 land speeder in LEGO form. Pretty awesome. You can see the thrusters on the back there. Nice color scheme of the white and yellow. You can actually position two minifigures onto this land speeder. You can see one sitting there, and also you can pop that off and have another one inside. Underneath the windscreen there, you can see some print elements and some sticker elements on the outside. Overall, a great speeder and a nice addition to the set. This is our second one. This is the Manka Hunter, and this is actually the one that Greedo would use to zoom around in. And you can fit one minifigure in there, preferably probably Greedo. I don't think he'd want anyone else in his ship. You can see some nice sticker elements with the logo on the exterior. Must be his Bounty Hunter logo or something like that. Also, there's a nice printed element in there for his control panel within the cockpit. Pretty cool. Right here is our little shack just on the exterior of the cantina. This is actually the Jawa shack, so I guess this is where they've been scavenging the desert to find all sorts of cool parts and stuff like that. And you can see those parts scattered around the exterior of the shack. All sorts of great details found, nice archways and doorways, lots of different angles and unique shapes found within these buildings, which is really cool. You also got a nice print piece on the top here representing an exhaust fan. And what's really neat about all these buildings is they all come apart quite easily, and you'll find that with the whole cantina. It's only held on by two studs, so all of these buildings can very easily come apart, and you can actually get your hands in there and better position things within the building and reveal a lot of the interior details inside the building. So you can see there's all sorts of stuff there, a shovel, some binoculars, a chainsaw piece, just representing all sorts of different things. There's a satchel, etc. So there's all sorts of details packed within all of these different structures that sit within the cantina. For example, we can lift that one off and see inside there as well. And in the larger structure, this big dome piece will open up as well. So you can see inside and access different things. And you can see that this is actually a fabric element, which is quite nice. I like how they've done that rustic style looking roof for the desert planet on Tatooine. And this will open up as well, which is just a slide door. And these two buildings will actually detach. And I think this one's on a hinge so that you can just open it up just like that there. So lots of accessibility with all of these little miniature structures that are found both in and on the exterior of the cantina. And you can see that those two little Jawa shacks actually clipped in right over here beside the two droids that we have there. We have R2-D2 and C-3PO who are just on the outside of the cantina right now. And then right beside that we have one of our other minifigures, which of course is a sand trooper. I like how they've had this little landing pad area, and this is actually the entrance to the cantina. This will just slide right open there, and you can see a sticker element which represents a keypad there, and also some symbols above that. And this door will actually stay there. You can position it so it does stay there. It'll just lock into place with a couple studs, but you got some nice accessibility to the building. Also a nice little archway right there. And then that brings us to our Dewback, where you can see the other sand trooper riding that Dewback. And you can see it's got some reins and a nice saddle. You can actually replace the saddle on the Dewback with this here. So you give the Dewback more of its natural form. It is quite a nice sculpted figure. The jaw does open up there, and it's got some print on the side and on his face, of course. And this is where you can store your Dewback, I guess, park your Dewback for the evening as you enjoy some drinks in the cantina. And you can see it's got some water and a bone there, a nice fun play feature. And this will actually pop off, and that's same with everything on the exterior of the cantina. So if you wanted to reduce the size of this or display it differently or customize it or break some of these things off, you would be able to do that. And that's same with these large, what are they called? Vaporizers or something like that. Evaporators, I believe. So we got this one here on this side. You can pull it off. It's actually quite a nice build. It uses some of the rims in the inside there, some of the bar pieces, and it's really quite a clever build. And there's actually one more on the other side of the cantina here as well. And this one's a larger one, a little bit different of a build, but even more detailed than the one on the other side. It looks great. You could pull it off just like all these other structures here, as I struggle to do that with one hand, but you can have these structures just sort of off to the side or on their own, depending on the scene that you're trying to create. And they just clip right in there with the modified 1x2 and the clip piece. And as you can see, this part came off as well. We've got some nice boxes and crates full of different stuff out here and some nice print elements on that crate right there, along with lots of exterior details. I'm more of a cohesive set type of guy, so I'll probably display mine with all of these pieces attached to the actual cantina just because it makes a lot more sense. I think you got a nice keypad over here, and you got another one of those slide entrances so that you can access the back end of the cantina, and this will open up just like on our Jawa shack there. Inside this little area, there's actually like a back end to the bar. What's really cool is actually this was never depicted in any of the movies, and this was sort of recreated in this Lego set. And this print piece right there is pretty cool. It's like, have you seen these droids? It's got R2-D2 and C-3PO on that print piece there, which is pretty cool. On the exterior of the cantina, you can see they use a great combination of colors and also plates and studs and different brick types and windows just to create a nice looking effect. Also, we got some slope pieces that come off the edge right here, although that is where our Dewback parking spot should be. So let's get them back there. Yeah, overall a great exterior design, and the interior is even better. What's really neat is all of these panels will actually pull off, and they're held on by just 2 studs, just like the Jawa shack there. So you could technically access the whole interior. And then we have this nice skeleton roof style thing just sort of sitting there. It's not locked in by any studs or anything like that, but I think it does a great job of sort of enclosing that and giving you a hint that that is somewhat of a roof. But that can just be removed, and then you're going to reveal all the amazing details of the interior of the cantina, and you'll be able to reveal all of the different booths that have all the different minifigures positioned within the cantina as well. So it's really cool how they added that little skeleton roof just to give it some closure, because I think if this was a full roof and you couldn't see inside, it would definitely take away from a lot of the fun. Now, if we really wanted to open up this thing and make it more of a play set, we definitely can do that. That's what's really cool about this set, is it can be displayed as a cohesive unit, or it can be opened up as well. It's just one Technic pin that you can see just popped out right there. And that Technic pin is what is holding our bar together. And then when we open it up, we're going to reveal all of the minifigures inside. So it's really neat how they did this. This is like a separate unit. This can be popped out. It's funny, when it wasn't built, it almost looked like a land speeder. But this is our nice bar here. And we've got our bartender minifigure there. And it's got all sorts of different part usages there, which is really neat. You got some different drink elements, gold elements, chrome elements, everything like that. Then we've got all the different booths here, which once again can be revealed by just pulling that off. And you'll see that there's little tables inside each booth, just by using the rim element. And then each booth has some nice couches and everything as well. You can see Luke and Obi-Wan there. A nice area inside there, another booth. And then right here, this is the main entrance to our cantina, which once again can be revealed just like by opening that there. It's like a little lobby or a little entranceway to the cantina. Over here we have our cantina band, the Bith musicians. along with a couple more minifigures. And those Bith musicians can be positioned on a stage there. Lots of good interior details and different unique elements such as the lighting and these spinning elements there. And right here we have Greedo and Han, and of course Chewbacca. And what's interesting is the chairs in those ones are a little bit different. So there's actually a little piece on the back in which you can reach your hand in, and you can position and you can send Greedo flying forward because Han Solo shot first, or vice versa, you can also send Han Solo flying too. And there's just a little technical element within the inside there that essentially activates that mechanism there, so you can make Han Solo or Greedo fly forward as if they've been shot. Then we got our little Imperial spy over hidden in the corner right over here, and all sorts of awesome details found inside the cantina. It's actually pretty crazy when you look at the set like this. It's one big long thing. So there's our Jawa shack there, and we have all their booths, and the bar in the center, our stage with the cantina band, our deceased figures there, and all the other booths. So it's pretty crazy how long it looks when you look at it like this, all spread out. This set does not mess around when it comes to minifigures. There are 21 of them. Of course, we have our Bith musicians or the cantina band, a bartender, a Jawa, then just a mixed crew of bandits from around the galaxy. We all know this guy coming right up here. He says, "I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on 12 systems." Then we've got really cool looking minifigures with the print pieces on the torso, the rubberized head pieces with horns and snouts and everything like that. They look absolutely fantastic. And then of course we have Greedo, some sand troopers, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, R2-D2, and C-3PO. And you also get 2 speeders and of course the Dewback, which is just a huge bonus when it comes to this awesome huge set right here. Something that's really unique too is in the instruction manual. There's little inserts whenever you open a new bag and there's a new character being introduced into the set. It gives them a little bit of a background. So you get some insight on the characters and minifigures in which you are building as you build this set. So overall, I'm really satisfied with this set here. It is huge, it is expensive. It does come with a lot of minifigures though. As a display set, it's probably not the best because it's sort of boring on the outside. You know, it's that monotone color. Although there is a lot of detail and a lot of movable features, it's probably not the best display set. Would I say that the Boba Fett Slave 1 displays better than this? Absolutely. Would you be able to integrate this into a city or an amusement park or something like that and make like your own little Galaxy's Edge? Absolutely, you would be able to. Does it have pretty good value? I think it does because you get so many minifigures, you get a lot of parts, you get a great theme, lots of different building concepts. Personally, my favorite theme is Star Wars, and also my favorite building techniques are brick building. So for that reason, I thoroughly enjoyed this set here. Lots of great details, lots of added value with the speeders, minifigures, Dewback, lots of other things included in this set. Let me know what you guys think of this set by commenting below. If you guys like my short little review of it, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for some more great stuff coming out in the near future. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. I wanted to give a special shout out to all the people who supported me using Super Chat and Super Stickers during my live streams. Thank you so much, it's highly appreciated, and make sure you stay tuned for more live streams as I'll be building all of my LEGO sets using the live stream function here on YouTube. Thanks a lot, stay tuned, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.